Okay, the anchor locker is finally finished. Let's have a good look. Eugene took the template and made the cutting board material for it. We 4200 the shelves in. This goes right on top. Perfect. Rode and anchor chain will fall on top of that, not crush the hoses. I was going to use metal, rock chip, and non-skid tread on the sides here, but after doing the template, there's no way if I cut it, I could fit it into this hole. So I found this vinyl material and we used 4200 and glued it in. We're gonna see how it holds up over the course of time, but at least it'll, it won't be chipping up and the sides of the walls here. So the story is, once we took the engine out and we're working on it, I was showing off the nice paint job we had inside the engine well, and we noticed a leak from the steel gas tank. I had sanded off a little bit of the rust to paint it, but I think when I sanded it, I disturbed what was holding the tank together, so the tank has to come out. But we've discovered a couple other things as well too by taking it all out. What have we discovered here?
Well, basically this piece of wood in here is acting like a stabilizer, because I think at one point the tank base had fallen apart. So somebody did some glass work in here and some glass work in here, but they didn't glass anything on the back side of it. And they just put a big blob of cloth in here on either side. So we removed basically this piece that was just tabbed on to the liner, but we just fiberglassed onto the gel coat, so that it didn't even adhere to the fiberglass, to the gel coat, because you don't normally do that. You have to grind down the surface, so you fiberglass to fiberglass. So we ended up removing this piece. So this piece came out, and you can see actually the gel coat's still attached to it, to the surface. And then with one wiggle, we ended up breaking the tabbing here because there's nothing backing it up on the other side. So the tank basically was sitting loose in here and basically fell out. So you can see here, the back side of this, there's no glass. And I'm just going to remove that.
And that's the only thing holding the tank up?
Yeah, that's the only thing holding the tank up. So we're going to keep this and make it as a jig, so we can put something solid fiberglass in there. Solid complete. And there's the tabbing. I can rip this out with my hand.
Oh, great.
That's all that was holding the tank together in this piece of wood.
Good Lord.
So that makes it an easy removal.
No kidding. but a dangerous one because that could have happened anytime during a course of a sail. Now, besides the fact the steel tank, many of these old sailboats, the tanks are replaced with what, aluminum?
Aluminum.
And we're gonna get Jesse next door to have a look at it. Maybe he's build a new one for us.
Yeah, and then we'll grind the surface down, and we'll make once the new tank is made, we'll make a template and get a proper cradle built in here, so we can have a flat piece of fiberglass or plate or something that the tank actually sits on, with some rubber sheeting underneath, just so it gets some air movement, so it could stop from any corrosion from the new aluminum tank.
Wow, okay.
And when you wash the engine room, the water actually evaporates from the bottom of the tank.
Wow. Okay. Okay, one fuel tank removed. We'll inspect that backboard and see how that is for condition. And then we're gonna have to do some glass repair, get the new tank made, and put it in. Ew, yucky.